Welcome to the flea market finds. Today I've got a few things. I went to a place called Eden Rock, they call it. It's a little thing on the side of the road, gravel, little spot where people set up and sell. Like a little mini flea market, I want to say. First thing I found this guy with some CDs. I got Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell right here. I love some Meatloaf. Some good songs on that. What's that one that I really like? Paradise by the Dashboard. That's a good one. Of course, you got Bat Out of Hell and stuff. I remember my dad having this on tape when I was young. And it looks, you know, but I looked at the album cover years ago and I was thinking, what the hell? And then when you actually get to hear it, you're like, oh, okay. It's not, I thought it was something crazy, really crazy out there when I was a kid. Great record here, man. I love this one. I can't wait to pop this in and listen to it. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's a good one too. Hot Summer Nights. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Meatloaf, baby. I also picked up from the same guy. We got the very best of Billy Idol. What can you say about Billy Idol? You got Dancing with Myself, Hot in the City, White Wedding, Rebel Yell. It's got all of his hits on here. Money, Money, Cradle of Love. I don't know when this came out. 2018. It's not real old. Guy said that he'll get stuff and then he'll listen to it for a little while and then he just turns around and puts it with his cell stuff. Now that looks like shit, but I couldn't really tell. But I can get it cleaned real good and buffed out at my local record shop if it doesn't play real good. But for what I paid for it, you know, I got 3 off of him, or 3 or 4. I think it's for $5. I gave $5. I got Buck Cherry here too. I used to have this one a long time ago, Lit Up. What's that one song off here? I think that was the biggest hit they had off of this one. Pretty good band back in the day. I don't know. They had a few other albums, but this is the only one I really remember took off when they first started. And of course this AC/DC, Stiff Upper Lip. You can't go wrong with AC/DC. Don't see what else. It's Stiff Upper Lip, Satellite Blues. I remember that one too. That was a good one. You know, Angus Young and them, man, they're still going at like 70 some years old. He's still getting up there dancing around in the schoolboy's outfit. Well, that's one I don't have. I do have a lot of theirs on cassette. I've got 3 or 4 of them from back in the day when Brian Johnson. I need Back in Black. I got For Those About to Rock. I got Who Made Who. And like 1 or 2 others. I think I might have Fly on the Wall. Can't remember exactly. But anyway. So I got all of them off a guy for $5. Can't beat that. Went to this one chick that, this older lady. She sells a lot of cool stuff. I bought some starting lineup figures off of her before. And she had some more. She had, we got old Dan Marino right here, baby. Check him out. Dan Marino. And these are usually, this is from 1988. This is the first year they put them out. And they're really hard usually to find with the helmets. I have one other one that I picked up last year at a yard sale. Phil Simms for the Giants. So I like the starting lineup figures. And, if I can get him to stand. He might not want to stand. I said I like them from the back in the day. Some of these might not stand. He might have to be a leaner against something. I don't know. Put him over there with the vintage shelf. But I like the stuff back then from '88. This is another guy that she had offered. I don't know how you say that last name. I don't even know who this is. But it's from the same year there, '88, when they first came out. I had a buddy that had all kinds of these back in the day. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't a Dolphins fan or anything, but still pretty cool to add to, you know, I've got 3 now with the helmet. I do have I have a Herschel Walker from when he played for Minnesota Vikings, but it doesn't have a helmet. But anyway, these are cool. I do like old sports stuff like this, the starting lineups, and they're not worth a whole lot. I paid $2 a piece for these. You can't go wrong with that, $4, you know. Put that to the side. And the last thing she had, I seen this in the background. I was like, hey, how much is that? 1989, right here we go. We got a little Freddy Krueger. His paint is really good. Still yet to be this old from 1989. His hat's got a little bit of stuff. I've seen one of these before. It's like a smushy thing. It's like really, I've seen some before, and my buddy Scott's got one, but his is made different. It's standing up, and I think it's like a harder type material. This is like almost just like a sponge toy for a dog or something. I don't know. Crazy stuff from 1989. She said $4, and I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to pick that up. And if you can't hardly see it real good under there, but it was made by LJN, the company that made my wrestlers back in the day that I love so well. So yeah, Freddy Krueger, I couldn't beat that. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and put that in the bag too. I'm getting that too. And she said, well, just stick around a little bit longer and look around some more stuff. She didn't really have any other older things that I really wanted. She did have a baseball starting lineup, and I just didn't even really care for that one. I do have one or two, but it's like people that I actually know. I don't know who that guy was. So I only picked that up. But it's still cool to have the Freddy Krueger there, along with the two figurines, the starting lineups. Can we get a picture from that? Probably not, because, hey, look, hold on to Freddy's hat. There you go. How about that? Check them out. Dan Marino and Freddy Krueger and Angus Young all here wrapped up together in my flea market finds video from Eden Rock. And I went at my lunch break. Yeah, I went to my lunch break because I didn't have the day off. So I think I'll have to do that from now on in the summer if I don't have Saturdays off, because I don't get every Saturday off like I used to. So, but anyway, if you like flea markets and you love figurines like this, 88, 89, and some CDs, give me a comment. Let me know what you like out of this. Freddy Krueger is pretty badass. He's definitely going over there in the background on the old vintage shelf. And so is Dan Marino and the other dude, whatever his name was. This is Movie John, and I'm always going to flea markets and yard sales, even on my lunch break.